Before we get into what some of our recent shenanigans have been, we want to let you know, if you don't know already, our friends, the Rhodes, our permaculture pals, have recently created a featured film based on their adventures on the Great American Farm Tour. And Justin has asked me to help him, he's asked us to help him promote this featured film on the Great American Farm Tour. So, after you finish watching this vlog, scroll down and look in the show notes below, and there we'll have details on how you can find out more about the Great American Farm Tour featured film. Come to think of it, it's been about a year since the Rhodes were actually here.
Daddy, that rhymes!
I guess it does. And when they were here,
if you guys want to keep up with them, they're trying their hand at YouTube. They've got several vlogs already up. I think my personal favorite is Mike doing the laundry and dancing all up around this yurt. So if anything, you got to go over and check out their channel. What's that one called?
that one is muscle versus laundry episode. Yes. And this vlog can be, I guess, part 2 of muscle versus laundry.
Yeah!
The reason why is because spring has actually sprung here recently, and we have springtime temperatures now. We've gotten pretty far behind on a number of the home management stuff inside the house. And things have been pretty messy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
So, it is time to put the muscles to work and get the house cleaned up. Right?
Yeah!
So after we surveyed and looked around at some of the things that we really needed to do, sometimes it is important to kind of prime and prep yourself and pump yourself up for what you need to do. So I led the way with that. I got powered up. And sometimes the kids, they just gotta dance to get pumped up and ready to go. Right after we got pumped up, we started on getting some laundry done. And we worked together as a team. I'm really into minimalism. And minimalism is basically living life with having basically the minimal things that you need, not just having a bunch of stuff to be having stuff. And I have really been wanting to cut down and get rid of some of the books and things and just junk and clutter that we've had around the house. And the bookcase is one of the areas that had that. So I worked on getting the bookcase cleaned up and some of the things that we don't need moved out. And while I did this, Josiah was working on making the beds up. He made his bed up, and he's really good at making beds. He's like the Flash. He's almost as fast as you're gonna watch him do it right now. And after he made his bed up, he enjoys making the beds up so much, he did ours. And Selah was
Dusting and sweeping behind the TV.
Yep, and you were doing a great job because there was so much dust back there, and dog hair, it was just yucky. We believe in traditional roles in the family. However, there are times when some individuals are more equipped to do certain jobs than others. And this is no knock on Lacie in keeping the house clean and her management skills, because I am equally responsible for managing the house. Actually, if you don't know, I actually worked at Holiday Inn and had a number of jobs where I folded thousands of sheets and towels, and I had another job where I worked in a clothing store and I folded probably hundreds of thousands of clothes. So when it comes to doing laundry and just certain things around the house, I like to participate as well. And you know what? Lacie is better than me at driving equipment around like the skid steer.
Yep.
Much better than me, so we'll let her do that. But overall, we work together as a team, both inside the house and outside on the farm, utilizing the strengths that we each have and work on those. And some of the weaknesses we have, that I have, others may be stronger in and may fill in those needs when necessary. Isn't that right?
Yep.
After we finished our respective areas, we went back to do some more laundry. So after washing one load of clothes, then drying it, washing, then drying another load, then washing and drying another load, and then washing and then drying. I don't know how many loads it was, but it was a lot. So we were dumping pile after pile after pile after pile of clean clothes onto the bed. But you know what? Those clothes actually had to be folded and put away now after we washed them. And it had already been a long day of cleaning and picking up around the house. And after looking at this mountain of clothes, we knew we had to take it to the next level, but we were tired. But the job had to get done. So the hats were coming off, and I was going Rambo style. Geared up, I rallied the troops, and we marched to get the job done. Whoop! We forgot somebody. Let's march again. After we marched to the mountain of clothes, we just had to jump in this big pile, this big mountain, right? Selah jumped up there, and I thought she was jumping up like a spinner dolphin. And Josiah, when he jumped up there, I thought he was gonna flip over and flip off the bed. I even got my own action of jumping on the pile.
After a moment of fun, we had to get the job done.
She's rhyming this time. we got the job done. And then we had to have just a little bit more fun.
So this, brother, the power of the Hulkamania. This was part 2 of Muscle versus Laundry. Woo!
Well, that is it for this vlog.
Or should I say, well, that is it for this vlog, brother. Make sure you join us again.
Make sure, just like we talked about earlier in the vlog, that you click on the show notes below, look down below, click on that link to find out more details about the Great American Farm Tour featured film. Because they're also going to be offering, if you act fast, a free 48-hour premiere with exclusive material.
Well, that is it for this vlog.
See you next time, brother.
Yeah, what he said.